Hello, what's up everybody? It's Saturday, September 2nd, and we're just gonna do a quick rundown of my 5 top plays for the Forex market for this upcoming week. First up, we're looking at the Euro New Zealand dollar. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at the weekly chart. My sentiment is we're in an uptrend right now. Our last fib from May of 2020 was broken right here. That A was taken out on that most recent retracement for August of 2023. And right now it looks like when we go into the daily here, we are in the middle of a retracement. I think this is a perfect sell opportunity, a short for the Forex market. On the 4-hour, I have a head and shoulders pattern forming. Looks like we got that retracement to the 127 before hitting a 382. So I feel like we have a short opportunity coming up. I already have the head and shoulders mapped, and it's right head and shoulders. So I expect a short to come, and I'll probably take my profit somewhere around here. So this is play number 1. Most recent uphill trend. This is our fib. Again, it went to the extension levels first before doing a retracement. So I'm banking on doing a short and pulling out around the 382. So that is the Euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, we are moving on to the pound Swiss. Looking at our weekly time frame, it looks like this is a downtrend. This trend started in 2007. Most recent fib has been running also since 2007. We have 1, 2, 3 fibs completed already. We're currently in our 4th fib right now, and we're still moving down. On the daily time frame, it looks like, what fib are we in? The current fib that is running has been going since April of 2018. Looks like on an A to B move, we retrace barely to a 382 here, and we've been moving down. So I am bearish on the pound Swiss. Moving down to the 4-hour time frame, it looks like our most recent fib has been running since October of 2022. That most recent fib was taken out when price retraced in June of 2023. So we're in our 3rd fib, and right now on an A to B move, price retraced to the 61.8, almost to a 786, but not quite. So we're looking at a deep retracement here. If price continues to move downwards, our matching D extension is going to be down here, the 161.8 at 1.09094. So I am bearish. I like to do deep retracements when they pull to the 61.8 or more, and I usually put my stop above my A, and my take profit is actually going to be on the daily, because that fib is pulled back to the 382. The matching D extension down here is 1.0947. So I put my stop loss based on my 4-hour time frame and my take profit based on my daily time frame. And some other things that give me confirmation that this is a downtrend. We got that trend line touch here. Let's see, what day was that? Got our trend line touch in June of 2023, and it's been going down south ever since. So that's why my sentiment is bearish on the pound Swiss. Moving on to our next pair, we got the British pound to the New Zealand dollar. Again, I'm pulling a short on this one. When you take a look at the weekly chart, you have a clear idea that we are in a downtrend. Most recent fib has been running since September of 2008. We're in September of 2023, and we still have not hit that D extension on that that weekly fib here, so I'm banking on a short. The trend has been strong with this one, young one. So when we take a look at the weekly time frame, we can see our most recent uptrend just finished the D extension, and then we got a trend line touch. Again, that trend is downward, so now I'm thinking this is a good opportunity to short. It looks like it was a massive retracement on the most recent running daily fib, running from May of 2016. It looks like we got a massive retracement all the way to the 860 level here in March of 2020. And then we came back into the zone more recently in August of 2023. So I am feeling like another huge movement down is going to happen. I am getting my play from even on that 4-hour chart. It looks like we are in the middle of a retracement. Price is currently at the 61.8 level, so even if the price does decide to go ahead and finish off in that D extension, I'm assuming it'll be somewhere in here. This is still a good opportunity to short. My play is based on the daily chart, the daily time frame, if this will load, because we are still in that current fib, and even right here we got a massive pullback, so this is a good opportunity to get in as well. Looks like the extension for the daily chart is going to be at the 118 level, which is 1.81129. So I'm pulling a short. I got my stop above my A from that most recent fib in 2016. That way, if price does decide to play out on that D extension on the 4-hour, I still have some cushion before my stop loss is hit. So once again, this is my play on the British pound, New Zealand dollar. I am bearish on this pair. Okay, moving on to the Euro CAD. Let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly time frame. If you guys remember, on my YouTube channel some time ago, I think almost last year, I called out this big retracement move right here that we're currently still in. Overall, I am still bearish on the Euro CAD. It's been a strong downtrend, if you guys can see. It's just been going down and down. Most recent fib has been running since December of 2008. On that A to B move, we got price to retrace all the way to the 786, and we are currently still moving down from there. So on our daily, it looks like based on that major reversal that happened August of last year, yeah, so it was about a year ago. On an A to B move, we see that price kept going up into that D extension area before retracing down here. It pushed up to the 127 D extension, and then we got a trend line touch, and it's been falling ever since. So I am bearish on this pair. I do see a couple of patterns forming that I already have sketched out, but I just wanted to go ahead and just show you all, what my thought process is on here. So I am bearish, like I said. I'm actually already in this trade, and I've been in this trade since May of this year. So I've, gone up and down quite a bit. And yeah, so based on that last 4-hour fib, this fib was taken out. This fib finished. This fib was taken out. So we're running off of this right here. So July of 2023, that fib finished. This fib was taken out by this high right here. So bit of up and down. Market is a little bit sideways here, but if you take a look at the weekly chart, you will see, well, I see anyway, a head and shoulders pattern forming. I'm going to go ahead and turn that on for you. So right now, we've seen the left left tip, we've seen the head, and we've seen the head of the right shoulder as well. The right shoulder has not finished 100% yet. We still have this piece here, but it's still a really great position to be in if you're trying to short the market. I usually will ride a play like this at least to the 382. Price could potentially pull back deeper into the 50% level, 61.8, or the 786 level, or even 860. But I like to play it safe, get out at the 382 level, and play it by ear from there. So like I said, I am bearish on the Euro CAD for a number of reasons. We have a trend line touch here in April of 23 that's just been going downhill ever since. We have this head and shoulders pattern that it is currently forming on the weekly time frame, and you can even see it playing out on the daily time frame as well. And then if you want to pull it back to the 4-hour time frame as well, you can see that we still have a bit of a ways to go before this head and shoulders pattern is finished. And usually for a head and shoulders pattern like this, you want to go ahead and estimate the tip of the head to the neckline, and that'll be an estimate of how far of a drop you can expect to happen for the rest of that head and shoulders part to play out. So this has been the Euro CAD. So our fifth and final opportunity that we see for this week of September 2nd in the Forex market is going to be the Aussie Swiss. I am bearish on this pair. If you take a look at the weekly time frame, we can see that this has been a bearish move. It's been a downtrend this whole time. So the most recent fib has been running since July of 2012. We've had 1, 2, 3 fibs finished already. We're currently in our 4th fib. Now on an A to B move, it looks like we got a retracement to the 61.8, almost to the 786, not quite. We fell a little bit short. But nonetheless, this is a deep retracement. So the matching D extension on that one is going to be down here around 0.38161. We've had several bounce backs since then. So when we look at the daily, it looks like, let's see, that fib has been running since April of 2022, and we've had 5 fibs finished since then. So now that we're on our current one, it looks like on an A to B move, we got price to retrace to that 382. So matching the extension is going to be down here at 0.54057. But even on the micro move there's a great opportunity for a counter trend trade on the 4-hour. It looks like we got price. Let me start over. On the 4-hour time frame, this fib has been running since June of 2023, so not too long ago. It's only been going on for a couple months, and we've already had 1, 2, 3, 4 fibs finished, and we're currently on our 5th. And on that last fib, it looks like we got price to move on into the D extension before carrying out a retracement. Price pushed into the 127 zone. And this is a great opportunity for a counter trend trade. When I see things like this happen, I usually will put my stop loss just a little bit before the D extension, and I usually try to get out when price retraces to 382. So my stop loss is based on the 4-hour time frame, but my take profit is actually based on the daily time frame on that same fib. 382 would be around that 0.58205 level there. So this is a great opportunity for a counter trend trade. When price does get here, it could continue up to the 50% level or the 61.8, even going to the 786 or 860. But if it doesn't, I'm okay with getting out around here and then continuing the trade downward. So this has been my 5 top plays for this week. We got the pound New Zealand dollar, the pound Swiss, the euro New Zealand dollar, the euro CAD, and the Aussie Swiss. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys were able to get into these trades and if you made any profit. See you next time.